This video will explore the basics of animating with HypeHype's Pixar tool, plus some tips and tricks for more general use. Animation in pixel art can be challenging, but with practice and dedication, you'll see improvement over time. Enjoy the process and keep experimenting. Pixel sprites are animated by using frames. Frames are the individual images that make up an animated sprite. When frames are played one after another, they create the illusion of continuous motion. In HypeHype's Pixart editor, you can have an unlimited amount of frames, allowing for intricate animations. The speed at which frames play can be changed in the Pixart editor settings. Simply tap on Manage, scroll down to the bottom, and move the slider or enter the number under animation frames. A smaller number will make all frames play faster, while a higher number will do the opposite. Every sprite frame will be shown for N app frames, where N is the animation frames number. Bear in mind that the app runs at 60 frames per second, which means that with the default setting of 12 animation frames, each frame plays for 0.2 seconds. Animators usually work with keyframes and in-betweens. Keyframes are the key points in the animation, while in-betweens are the frames in between the key moments. The in-betweens help make the animation smoother. Frames can either be created from scratch or duplicated from a pre-existing frame. To do either, go to the Frames menu on the bottom toolbar and tap on the hamburger menu. Here you can select to either create, duplicate, or delete a frame. Frames can't be moved around at the moment. This is a feature we will work on in the future. For now, there is a trick you can use to move frames around. Create a frame where you want the new frame to be. Make sure that it is empty. Go to the frame you would like to move. Using the rectangular select tool, select the area you would like to move. Tap on the duplicate button under the selection. Place it in the space you want it to appear. Go to the new frame you created. Select away from the selection area. Now you have moved the frame to a new spot. At this time, it is not possible to set a speed for each individual frame. One way to set a singular frame to last longer is to duplicate it. You can do this several times until it feels right. You can also change the animation frame setting, like mentioned previously, although this will affect all frames. Next, onion skinning is a technique used in animation to see the frames before or after the selected frame. In the Hype Hype Pixart editor, it is possible to see up to 3 frames before the current frame. You can also turn this feature off by moving the slider to 0. It is particularly useful when animating to see how the movement will flow in between each frame. Adding an animated sprite to your scene can be done the same as with any sprite. Open the Build menu, navigate to Pixart, and select the sprite you want to add. You will see that it is previewing the animation on this menu. From here, you can either drag it or tap on the scene to add it. In order to make it play the animation, the Pixart controller node needs to be added to it. This will not only enable the animation, but will also allow you to control the sprite. Bear in mind that all animations in Pixart are looping. Some tips and tricks. Experiment. Try different techniques and styles to find what works best for you. Seek feedback. Share your work with others and be open to constructive criticism. Study. Analyze classic pixel art games. Look at games with excellent pixel art animation like Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, or more recent titles like Shovel Knight and Celeste. Use references. Don't hesitate to use reference materials, whether they are real-life videos, other animations, or even live-action footage.